Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this Berkeley County Board of Education meeting this Tuesday, September 25th, 2018. I call this meeting to order. I declare a quorum is present and the media has been notified.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
You had to change the.
My bad.
I'm sorry. You had to change the.
My bad. I'm so sorry. I should have stopped you.
Okay, Ms. Ham.
My fault.
That's cute. You got two. You can do it. All right.
Okay. I'm calling the Committee on Academics and Innovation to order. I declare there is a quorum of committee members present, and note that the media has been given proper notice pursuant to the Freedom of Information Act. The first agenda item is instructional calendar adjustment due to inclement weather. Dr. O'Gorman, you are recognized.
Thank you, Madam Chair, members of the board, Dr. Ingram, ladies and gentlemen. As you know, we missed 4 days due to the hurricane or flood or whatever you want to call Florence. So we will have a makeup day of October 22nd, which will add one more day back into this semester, the first 9 weeks and second 9 weeks. But we need to adjust when the end of the 9 weeks is, progress reports and things of that nature. So what I'm asking you to do is to approve that we move the end of the first 9 weeks, the progress reports for the first 9 weeks be moved from September 27th to October 2nd, to move the end of the first quarter from October 19th to October 23rd, and to move the first quarter report cards from October 25th to October 31st. And those are adjusted sequentially as they were originally on the calendar, so teachers and other folks have the same amount of prep days for those particular items.
Okay, thank you. I move to approve progress reports for the first 9 weeks be moved from September 27th to October 2nd. The end of the first quarter be moved from October 19th to October 23rd. And first quarter report cards be moved from October 25th to October 31st.
I second that.
And it may just be administrative, but it said quarter, but we mean, first quarter, first 9 weeks. Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking 9 weeks, not quarter. And that makes the days back up. Three of the days.
We end up gaining 1 day back out of the 4 in the first semester, but we still remain within the 120-hour seat time requirement for high school students.
Okay. We have a motion by Chairman Conder and a second by Shannon Lee to adopt the instruction calendar adjustment. All in favor say aye. Aye. Aye carries.
Thank you.
Okay, the motion is approved. Okay, I think that's it, isn't it, Penny? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, I just want to make sure. Okay, at this time, I will entertain a motion to adjourn this committee meeting so that the board meeting can begin.
I move that we adjourn.
I second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Meeting is adjourned.
So now we'll get here. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Berkeley County Board of Education meeting this Tuesday, September 25th, 2018. I call this meeting to order. I declare a quorum is present and the media has been notified. Is there a motion to approve the agenda?
Made the motion. Second.
There's a motion by Mr. Ramsey, a second by Reverend Spann to approve the agenda. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, we'll call the question. All in favor, please respond by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, nay. Motion carries 5-0. We'll now entertain a motion to enter into executive session.
So moved.
Second.
There's a motion by Ms. Conder, a second by Reverend Spann to enter into executive session. The stated reason of executive session is the discussion of pending employment matters and one student expulsion appeal. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, we'll call the question. All in favor, please respond by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, nay. We are in executive session. I'll now entertain a motion to return to regular session.
So moved.
Second.
There's a motion by Mr. McQuillan, a second by Ms. Conder to return to regular session. Is there any discussion? I'd like to state for the minutes that no action was taken in executive session. All in favor of returning to regular session, please respond by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. We are in regular session. Now please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. We'll now move on to agenda item 3B. Is there a motion to approve the minutes from the board meeting on September 18th, 2018?
So moved.
Second.
There's a motion by Mr. McQuillan, a second by Reverend Spann. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, we'll call the question. All in favor, please respond by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. The motion carries. Agenda item 4A, there are no citizen comments. We'll now move on, 4A with citizen comments, and there were none. On to 5A, action as required from executive session.
Madam Chair, in the matter of student number 1's expulsion appeal, I move that we grant the appeal and allow the child to return to their home school under strict probation.
Second.
There's a motion by Mr. McQuillan, a second by Reverend Spann, to grant the appeal and return the student to the home school on strict probation. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll call the question. All in favor, please respond by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. The motion carries.
Madam Chairman, I make a motion to accept the recommendation of the administration to approve professional improvement leave of absence for 20 days for media internship due to teacher shortage.
Second.
There's a motion by Ms. Conder, a second by Mr. McQuillan. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll call the question. All in favor, please respond by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. The motion carries. We'll now move on to the committee reports. The first committee is Academics and Innovation Committee. Ms. Conder.
Madam Chairman, the Committee on Academics and Innovation met on September 18th and 25th. On recommendation of the committee, I move to approve the Head Start budget expenditures report for July 2018, the Head Start credit card report for July 2018, and prospective new hires as submitted by administration.
We have a recommendation from committee. No second is required. Is there any additional discussion? Hearing none, we'll call the question. All in favor, please respond by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. The motion carries.
Madam Chairman, also a recommendation of the committee, I move to approve the progress reports for the first 9 weeks be moved from September 27 to October the 2nd. The end of the first quarter be moved from October 19th to the 23rd. And the first quarter report cards be moved from October 25th to October 31st.
We have a recommendation from committee. No second is required. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll call the question. All in favor, please respond by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
Madam Chairman, that concludes my report.
Next is the Committee on Finance and Human Resources, Chairman Michael Ramsey.
Madam Chairwoman, the Committee on Finance and Human Resources met on September the 18th, 2018. On recommendation of the committee, I move to rate Dr. Ingram as proficient based on the cumulative board feedback from the McCrail evaluation tool.
We have a recommendation from committee. No second required. Is there any discussion? If you'll indulge me for just a minute, I was absent due to a death in my family last week, but I did want to say thank you to all the board members for submitting feedback with the McCrell tool. It is a growth tool, and we are excited to be implementing that tool at multiple levels of the school district. I'm also very excited that we would start in year one as proficient. Most of the time, you don't even rate in the first year of the McCrell tool, so to be rated proficient in the first year is a huge accomplishment and speaks to all the work that Dr. Ingram has done to continue to progress the school district. I'm looking forward to what we will do in the upcoming year. But thank you, Dr. Ingram, for all you've done. And I think this tool is really going to help us to be growth-minded and focused on what we're going to accomplish in the future. Does anyone else have comments? Hearing none, we'll call the question. All in favor, please respond by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. The motion carries.
Also, on recommendation of the committee, I move to approve for second reading the revision of two policies, GBC and GCOA, and the adoption of 6 policies, GBL, GBM, GBN, GBO, GBP, and GBQ, and the deletion of 11 policies, Exhibit GCC-GDC, Exhibit-GCC-GDCE2, Exhibit GCC-GDE3, Exhibit GCC-AAA-E, Policy GCC-GDC, Policy GDC-GDD, Policy GCQF, Policy GDQA, Policy GCC-AAA, Rule GCC-GDC-R, and Rule GCK-R.
We have a recommendation from committee. No second is required. Is there any further discussion?
Michael, can you repeat that again? I'm just
Hearing none, we'll call the question. All in favor, please respond by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
Also, on the recommendation of the committee, I move to approve first reading to adopt policy IKFC and Rule IKFC-R, employability credential.
We have a recommendation from committee. No second is required. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll call the question. All in favor, please respond by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. The motion carries.
Also, on recommendation of the committee, I move to approve first reading to adopt Exhibit GBP-E, Application for Emergency Catastrophic Leave Program.
We have a recommendation from committee. No second is required. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll call the question. All in favor, please respond by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
Also, on recommendation of the committee, I move to approve revision of the 2018-2019 salary book as presented.
We have a recommendation from committee. No second is required. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll call the question. All in favor, please respond by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. The ayes have it.
Also, on recommendation of the committee, I move to approve the out-of-state travel request as presented.
We have a recommendation from committee. No second is required. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll call the question. All in favor, please respond by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. The ayes have it.
Madam Chairwoman, that concludes my report.
We'll now move on to agenda item 8A, to enter back into executive session. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Second.
All right, so there's a motion by Reverend Spann, a second by Ms. Conder, to enter into executive session. The stated purpose of executive session is discussion of a compensation of a person regulated by a public body. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, we'll call the question. All in favor, please respond by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. We're back in executive session. Motion to return to regular session.
So moved.
Second.
There's a motion by Ms. Conder, second by Mr. McQuillan, to return to regular session. Is there any discussion? I'd like to state for the record that no action was taken in executive session. We'll now call the question. All in favor, please respond by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. We are in regular session. Due to the previously approved rating of proficient, I move to extend Dr. Ingram's contract term by 1 year and increase his base pay by 1%, which is equal to $2,050.
Second?
There's a motion by Wofford, a second by Ms. Conder. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, we'll call the question. All in favor, please respond by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries. We'll now move on to agenda item 10A, the superintendent's report.
Thank you, Madam Chair, board members, and members of the audience. I just want to say I'm humbled to be serving Berkeley County Schools. It's a wonderful place. It's never been about money for me. It really has. It's never been about money. Tell you the truth, I give most of it away anyway. So I just appreciate the opportunity to continue to serve you. And I hope that we have many more years together as a team because I believe we can transform education in our state and our nation in a way that will help our kids thrive, become citizens that will be productive and leaders in the future. And I'll make no mistake, Berkeley County Schools was thriving in many, many ways before I ever got here. I take no credit. The credit goes to the people in the audience. My members of my cabinet, my teachers, school principals, of course, and it is truly a team effort. I had the privilege yesterday afternoon of talking with a group of Karen gave me 15 minutes. She said I could have 30. I took 33. I can't get that right. I'm trying. It's just a flaw. But, leadership is not about position power telling other people what to do. It's about knowledge and influence and unhitching talented people from the post to allow them to use their creative spirits to lead other people. So I look forward to doing that. And with that said, I would like to say that Mr. Jackson is on duty. He's not physically here tonight, but he's at a planning commission meeting for me, so he's being where I can't be, and I appreciate that very much. So yesterday, I met with Butch Clift, associate at Berkeley County Safety and Training Resources. His group offers electricians training to high school students. At one time, we had 40 or 50 participants, and we're gearing up to restart that program. And I want to thank Laura Kelly, who can't be here tonight. She's doing, Ryan, her husband, has been dispatched to Horry County with the flood, so she's got child care responsibilities. Couldn't be here tonight. I don't think she would mind me saying that. If she did, I guess you can make a motion and get rid of me, but I think she would be all right. Yesterday afternoon, Katie and I had a phone conference with Dr. Overstreet regarding our design team work and a public screening of Most Likely to Succeed. We're going to schedule that public screening sometime in January, thanks to the storm. And we are scheduling board protocol work for the October 23rd meeting. At the first part of the meeting, we'd like to start the meeting early, a little bit early, about 5 if we can, and have Dr. Overstreet and Dr. Johnson come in and complete the protocol work that, Ms. Connor, I believe you're really interested in getting that done. And that's something that we need to do, and I think we can knock that out, because next year we want to be a little higher than proficient, and we can't do that until we do this. So we're going to work towards that and then move into our regular meeting. So just want to kind of let everybody know that meeting may last just a little bit longer than normal, but hopefully we can get our work done efficiently. Last night, I attended the county council meeting. We have an interesting opportunity for collaboration from an incoming business, and I'll be meeting with that business tomorrow at Cane Bay High. It's called Project Whiskey, but don't fear, we are not brewing and making moonshine, okay? That's just the code name. I don't know. I'll have to ask why they chose that. But that's if you hear about that, we're not making booze at any of our schools. Thursday, I'm meeting with Sheriff Lewis to discuss collaboration between our entities. On Thursday, Ashley, James, and I are meeting with Lisa Costner from Berkeley County to discuss present and future capital projects, collaborative efforts there. I think we can just be so much stronger as a team when we pair with the county for common goals and common purposes. I really believe strongly in that. and I know that we've got talented people to help us get there. This coming Thursday evening, there's a reception for the Bright Ideas Grants recipients sponsored by the Berkeley Electric Co-op. 10 of our teachers will be recognized as grant recipients. I'm constantly awed by the talent of our teachers and taking the initiative to write grants, not for their personal gain, but for the students they serve, and I certainly do appreciate that. Friday, we're going to have a follow-up meeting with Charleston, Berkeley, and Dorchester counties on the development of our regional report card. I want to thank Ann and Ann Condor and Reverend Kelly Spann for attending that first meeting with me. We had really a good discussion, I think, and looking forward to that collaboration. And I would like to recognize the following members of Teacher Forum who are present for tonight's meeting. Emily, thank you, of course, for being here. Amanda Duncan, yep, raise your hand. Yeah, you were talking to me and getting me on your schedule. Look forward to that opportunity. Ashley Tanner from Berkeley Middle. Ashley, whoop, she's not here. Okay, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Julia Rowland from Westview. Julia, got your flu shot, got your boo-boo sticker. You're good. All right, very good. And Brent Dubai from Westview Elementary. Brent, thank you very much. We certainly appreciate your attendance. And we certainly appreciate all that our teachers do for our kids. I did get a chance to go to Nexton Elementary today. Also went to the alternative school and went to Devon Forest. And I'm proud to report that our teachers are teaching our kids. Our kids look happy, healthy, and wise. And as a parent and grandparent, that makes me feel really good. So, Madam Chairwoman and board members in the audience, that concludes my report for this evening.
Thank you, sir. Moving on to agenda item 11A. Our next meeting is on October the 9th. It's that time of year again to get to admire the talent of our students. The art that's here in the boardroom will be cycling out soon as the new art will be coming in, but the art gallery will be October 9th at 5 p.m. So that's at Berkeley Middle School. The awards will be at 5:30, and we'll meet here to start our regular meeting at 6:30 on that night, October the 9th. But please plan to go to Berkeley Middle School, meet the artist, and do the award ceremony at 5:30, and then we'll convene this meeting at 6:30 on October the 9th. So that might be a little bit of a longer night, but well worth it to go meet some really talented artists that we have in the school district. Also, we are not going to handle this business tonight, but we will do it next meeting. If you're interested in representing us, Berkeley County's votes at the School Board Association in December, I think it's December 1st and 2nd, or November 30th, December 1st and 2nd. It's in Charleston. If you plan to attend and can vote, I think we have 41 votes. Please be under consideration, because at the next meeting we'll nominate and we'll elect someone and also have alternate so that our voice can be heard at that meeting. Now we'll move on to agenda item 12A. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
There's a motion by Mr. McQuillan, a second by Ms. Condor to adjourn. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, we'll call the question. All in favor, please respond by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. We are adjourned.